doesn't fall here. So I feel like a lot of people in this room can relate to this. Now, I'm only 26 years old. I hopefully have a long career ahead of me. I definitely have a lot to learn. But at least at this point in my career, whenever I get a big call from a source or a juicy tip, I'm just doing the most random thing possible. It's never when I'm just sitting at my desk researching or having plenty of time. This story started while I was at an Italian restaurant waiting for my girlfriend to finish Eucharistic minister class so we could finally go to the Hornets game. On the back of a grease-stained paper, I was trying to jot down notes from a source who told me, I don't know how you're going to prove this, Joe, but there's this guy in Bladen County doing things with absentee ballots. It was the result of numerous source calls like that one, 550 driven miles down a lot of unpaved roads where you can't see the house from the street, dozens of blind door knocks encountering plenty of barking pit bulls and intimidating men with guns on their hips, 3 stops at Elizabethtown McDonald's because it's one of the only places with Wi-Fi in Bladen County, and a team of passionate journalists dedicated to serving their community that we were able to lead to the first federal race to be overturned because of fraud. I'm thankful for my general manager, Cedric, news director, Mike, and executive producer, Kim, who took a chance sending 3 people 3 hours away with no guarantee of anything turning. But ultimately, this is not about us. While we are very thankful for this award, this really is a much bigger picture. Our democracy is the envy of the world. We have a right to have fair elections free from any fraud or taint. And thankfully, starting on May 14th with the primary, the people of Bladen County will get that. Thank you.
A lot of you have mentioned local news, and if you've got your start in local news, you know a lot of the times we're just cranking out day of stories. And this was one that we knew wasn't going to be an easy thing to accomplish and probably wouldn't make it on the 5 o'clock news that day at first. But our managers, they didn't doubt it, and they allowed us to invest the time and the resources into a story with no guarantee of what we were really going to find out. And if it wasn't for that green light from them and the support behind us, I don't know that we would have uncovered what we did. Joe and his coworkers in Bladen County were relentless in knocking on those doors and not taking no for an answer. But behind the scenes back at the station, there was a team of people who was really crunching the numbers. We had hundreds and hundreds of absentee ballot envelopes. And I spent New Year's Eve making an Excel spreadsheet because we were just looking for the similarities in those witness signatures and trying to find out how many did one person sign. And it was really important for us to be able to inform our viewers, the voters, and to hold people accountable to provide transparency so that they could make educated choices. And I just can't say enough about the team of people at WSOC. We were dedicated and determined. We did not get distracted from this story. And it is one that has continued to evolve. As Joe mentioned, now we are in the midst of a new election, but there's also a state and federal criminal investigation currently ongoing into the election fraud that happened in the 9th Congressional District. WSOC stands for We Serve Our Community, and I really hope this proves this is just one way we strive every single day to do that.